Hey, Goblin here, and today I want to talk about reigniting your motivation to finally work out again. So I want to talk about my story and where I've come from and how I worked out for 2 years or a year, did weight loss, lost a bunch of weight, but then why did I fall back down into the diet? Why did I fall back down into the cravings? Why did I fall down with everything and went back to my old habits and my old self? Well, it's because when you work out for a while and you just keep wanting more and more and more results, you feel like you're never going to get there. You're never going to get that dream physique or that dream body you want. So you just end up quitting and living a more comfortable life. When we do the hard things, it has to be hard. It's not supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to be challenging. And that's what the version of me after weight loss never realized. He realized that, oh man, I don't have muscles. I'm just skinny fat now. I'm just gonna go back to my old comfortable life and eat the same things I used to eat because I already lost the weight. I already lost the weight. I don't need to lose it again. But what happens? That skinny fat, that loose skin, the physique gets worse because now you're eating junk food again. Now you're just messing up your body again and again, causing you to go back down into that depressed state. This was something I suffered for around a year. I had no motivation. I was just going back to my old habits, playing video games all day, which there's nothing wrong with that if that's your passion or if you do it as a job, but I was doing unhealthy amounts of bad habits, such as corn, you know what I'm talking about, and a lot of other things too. But the 240-pound version of me, he wanted something more grand, a more grand vision of myself, but he just wasn't there yet. And when he didn't get there, even though he made so much results, he quit. He quit. And with the mentality of getting back up, it's so hard to get back up after a plateau. Plateaus can be extremely difficult to get out of because it requires a lot of willpower from inside, from you, to actually go out there and create new progress and create a new journey. It's about reconstructing almost your self-identity and who you really are as a person. And you need to really rethink of what your goal was in the beginning and what you really wanted. Because that 240-pound version of me, he wanted more than to just look skinny. He wanted to add on muscle. He wanted to become the highest version of himself and one day inspire people. But instead of inspiring people, he just went off to college. He just went off to play video games and he just went off to sit around at home and do nothing all day with his life. That wasn't his purpose. See, when you're in that rut and when you're in that stage where you gave up, you're back to the diet, you feel like you don't have a purpose. You don't have a set goal. So set a goal. Set a purposeful goal. Something that you're willing to get back to. Because look at me, I was skinny fat. I didn't have the motivation to go back to the gym, but I forced myself to go back into the gym. I wanted to go back into the gym. It was all for my mental health. Yeah, I wanted some abs. I wanted to look good. I wanted, my gyno to go away and I wanted to build some muscle and be a big masculine man. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of guys' dreams, right? To have that physique. But the mentality side of it was he wanted to just love himself again, love his body again, go back into the grind and really pursue a more purposeful meaning and mission. So getting back into the gym, it was a struggle. I even struggled to go back into the Planet Fitness I went to and ask for a membership. And then I got the membership. And then for a little bit, I was only just doing cardio because I was comfortable with. I was not comfortable with lifting weights from knowledge I learned from a high school gym. That was all my knowledge. So it really comes down to just doing research or asking for help all around. You gotta ask for help. You gotta consume. What I mean by consume is don't doom scroll on social media. Don't scroll your life away because you're giving your time away. But give your time into things that are valuable and that you will learn from, such as gym content on Instagram. or gym content on YouTube that you can learn how to do the workouts or even a plan or program. And getting back into the gym was a super humbling experience because there were so many workouts that I was doing wrong form-wise because I didn't really know much about bodybuilding yet. So it was just a bunch of old people coming up to me and giving me like 30-minute yap sessions about how I was doing like everything wrong. Instead, there was always this one guy that came up to me and just gave me a quick little tips. And, you know, we talked for a little bit and he left. But then there's like the old people that just give you the 30-minute yap sessions about how, like, I don't know, you have to like go on their plan, and they give good advice genuinely, but 30 minutes of yapping, come on. You could have had your workout done by then. There's more certain factors that reignited my ignition, my train, my choo 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 choo. You know, I had to throw that coal into the freaking fire and freaking go. And once you step into the gym and make the smaller progress, you'll start to go like a train, right? It's weird. It's weird. You see the most progress in the beginning. You see the most progress in the beginning. But then over time, it doesn't feel like you're adding on progress when in reality, you really are just adding on more and more and more progress because you've started. You've done something that 90% of people haven't even done yet. And also with the habits and everything, really over time, I just got into self-improvement. I pushed myself away from those bad habits and introduced new habits into my life, such as eating clean, journaling, meditating, taking walks outside, getting my steps in, and hanging out with friends and having a more enjoyable life. You also have to put in play work-life balance or school-life balance. All that's important, bro. But what I'm saying is you have time to go at least 3 to 4 days a week. I know y'all have time. I know y'all have responsibilities. And as we grow as adults, we have responsibilities. And that was something the skinny fat version of me, the version of me that was unmotivated to start his journey, to restart his journey, he lacked responsibility. He didn't have the responsibility to own up to his mistakes, to own up to the grind and just run away from life, run away from everything. He still had all those past traumas he was dealing with, all those past traumas that were unsolved, of him being bullied in school, being the 240-pound kid, and realizing his true purpose of helping those lose weight and those wanting to lose weight. So really, it's just a big spiritual and mental journey, reigniting the freaking ignition, the motivation to go and work out again, to get back into the grind, to get back into that lifestyle you were actually happy with. Don't BS yourself and say you weren't happy, because you were happy. And I was happy when I was on weight loss. So I hope this video motivated you in general, or if you are dealing with this problem right now, where you're not working out anymore, you've taken less days off, or you've taken months, weeks off, I hope you get back in. I can help you get back in, and please, hope you'll have a good day.